Hi guys, we're with Hollywood actress Jessica Rae, who's designed, believe it or not, a brand new line of swimsuit, modest swimsuits, and they're very cute. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you. Well, one day I decided to never wear a bikini ever again because I was learning more about modesty and thought that they were immodest. Okay. So I went out shopping, and I think I literally shopped for 2 or 3 weeks straight and could not find...
I know what that's like, Jessica.
Could not find what I was looking for. All the swimsuits that were considered modest were kind of for, they were like matronly or for older women.
So without any prior experience or background in fashion, this former Power Ranger took it upon herself to design her own modest swimsuit with a little more flair.
So I asked my roommate, who was a fashion student, to sew something for me. And I explained to her what I wanted, and she did. So then I had my swimsuit, and I would go out to the pool, I would go to the beach, and people started to ask me where I got my swimsuit.
Okay.
And I just took that as God maybe wanting me to design my own line.
And that is just what Jessica Rae did. She came up with a variety of colorful, fun, and young-looking swimsuits that uphold the modesty principles she travels the country talking to young women about. Let's rewind and talk about modesty in dress, especially for women, because that's where it applies in the Catholic religion, and what that's all about.
In Love and Responsibility, Pope John Paul II, before he was the Pope, wrote that there's a difference between what you see in Playboy magazine and the art that you would see in the Sistine Chapel.
According to Jessica, provocative dress is relative. What's viewed as risque in some cultures may be inoffensive in others.
There actually is a picture that I just found of Pope John Paul II when he went to Africa, and he was greeted by a tribe of topless women.
Okay.
But that wasn't seen as something dirty or...
Okay. So it's all in the perception, then, I guess is what we're...
Right.
But many people perceive modest fashion as unfashionable. So what tips can Rae offer to women who want to wear cutting-edge styles but still cover up?
It's really hard. Actually, I was giving a talk to a group of girls yesterday, and I was talking a little bit about modesty, and this girl, high schooler, looked at me and said, "What are we supposed to wear?" And her friend looked at her and said, "You're supposed to dress like a grandma." And I was like, no, 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 you're not. And then I stood in front of them and said, "Do I look like a grandma to you?" And they're, "No, no, 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 you look good, you look good." And so I will say that it is more difficult to look modest and stylish, and it does take a little bit more time when you're shopping, and we don't have very many good examples.
But one good example Jessica used as inspiration for her line is a classic Hollywood icon who many believe personifies beauty, grace, and style in a modest way. You named a lot of the styles after famous Audrey Hepburn movie characters. Why did you pick Audrey?
Well, because she's a fashion icon.
Yes.
She's beautiful, and she's not, you know, half naked and showing everything that she has. She was very stylish.
Jessica tells us how to pull off being stylish and modest. All right, Jessica, so who sets the rules here? Who sets the bar for, you know, how long my skirt's supposed to be? Like, is there a big manual like in the church I'm supposed to go ahead? How does it work?
Audrey Hepburn, they say that on his confessional door had a sign that said, if your dress or skirt is not 8 inches below your knee, then go away and come back. Okay. So I was explaining this to this girl, and she looked at herself and said, "I don't have 8 inches below my knee," because she was really short.
Oh, wow, I'd be in trouble too, Audrey Hepburn. But all kidding aside, what are the guidelines to follow?
Oh, your bum shouldn't be hanging out, and
right,
I think that
pretty common sense,
the length
right?
should be, to the knee.
You look in the mirror and it looks a little off, then maybe there's something wrong. You should go back inside the house, right? Jessica Rae's line has something for the most conservative, who want to cover even their arms and legs. But her most popular style takes us back to a fondly remembered era.
This one is called Joe, after Audrey's character in Funny Face, one of my favorite Audrey Hepburn movies.
It's very vintagey, I have to admit. It's super cute. It takes me back to the 50s, I want to say. Is that right?
It's very 50s.
Now that we know what styles people liked most, I turned the tables and asked this designer to take out her modesty meter one more time. And cameraman, if you can expand, and I would like to know if Jessica thinks my outfit is modest.
You get 2 thumbs up from me.
So I'm in. I'm in with Jessica Rae. Thank you so much, Jessica, for being with us today.
You're welcome.